Hola, YouTube.
What's up, YouTube?
Long time no see.
It has been a while, unless you saw us last week.
True. We are here today and we have a special present that came in the mail.
Trade. So Trade is like a company where it's just a middleman where they have a bunch of coffee connections to different roasters throughout the nation, over like 400 different roasters, and then you can just kind of pick one, pay for that service or pay for that bag, and then they'll send it to you. So kind of you take a quick quiz before, like, what kind of coffee do I like? Do I like light, dark roast? What do I use? Do I use a Chemex? That's what we use a lot. Do I use an espresso maker? And then do I drink with milk or sugar? What kind of flavors do I like? Those are the questions it'll ask, and then it'll kind of populate one recommendation for you. So we're trying coffees from places that I don't think we'll ever make it to, but we're curious about. So this makes coffee this much closer to us.
We're gonna go ahead and open up this box, check out what we got.
From the Vietnam.
Cute music.
Boom, 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 dum, 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 dum. Trade, hello, coffee maker. Boom. Welcome to Trade. Oh my goodness, how cute is this? What is it?
Pretty cute.
Wow.
Oh, is it like?
Wow, how
it teaches
cool!
How to make the coffee.
So they're laminated and they teach you like better coffee starts here. Wow. So the basics: filtered water. Use cold filtered water for daily brewing. Avoid the freezer. Avoid storing your coffee in the freezer. Choose a dark cabinet or airtight container instead. Use equipment that brings your brewing water temperature to 198 degrees Fahrenheit to 205 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, by the way, you did 208 the other day and you recorded it and you posted it on your Insta story, and I was gonna tell you that was too hot. Just saying. Grind size. Making small incremental changes to your grind size can help achieve your best brew. If your coffee tastes weak or sour, adjust the grind finer and brew time should increase. If your coffee tastes bitter and sharp, adjust your grind to be coarser and brew time should decrease. And then, so this is just like general knowledge. So that's pretty cool. I could probably put this like somewhere around here.
Then it has like just like Chemex, pour over, French press. It's pretty cool. We have random
auto drip.
We have random pamphlets on this stuff too, but that's kind of cool. It's laminated because second you drip some coffee on it, it's a little bit ruined. We're gonna get into making our coffee. As you guys can see, we have a very intense little brewing cabinet with lots of devices, lots of random goodies down here. But we are gonna use our espresso maker. Again, it's not like the tip-top professional espresso maker, but it's good for home use. It's a little finicky, but we're starting to figure out. And actually, I think the last video we did on learning how to do espresso, we actually took an espresso class and realized that our best espresso at that time was their example of terrible espresso.
There's like, he purposely messed it up like terribly.
He stuck his finger in it. He literally went like this.
So the coffee we got was through a recommendation from our friend Jesse Onyx. Jesse and Han. Woohoo! Onyx is from Arkansas. I think that's what they told us. Right? All I know is they said it was really good coffee from a small place. And I don't think we'll ever go to Arkansas, so
why not?
I like when like roasters actually put like their location, like represent where you're from. Like I love when it's like Onyx,
roasted in
Arkansas. I don't know what city. Temple Coffee, Sacramento, California. It gives you an address. Let's see if Chromatic does it. Chromatic Coffee.
I don't think it says it.
Oh, Chromatic. Chromatic's in San Jose area, Bay Area.
Chocolate fish. Sacramento, California.
Whoop whoop! Sac-Town represent.
916. First thing is we gotta weigh our beans. Actually, the first thing is we gotta open up our beans.
Oh, this was roasted on a few days ago. Ready, set,
It has an interesting smell.
Yeah. There's like a woody smell.
Oh wait, now I smell the coffee more.
Chocolatey woody.
Maybe we were smelling some chemical at first.
Maybe you're smelling my hand.
Oh, maybe. Now I smell coffee.
Smells good though, but it smells not like a strong coffee smell.
We're gonna weigh our beans. So
Tear it.
we've actually experimented with 18 grams and 22 grams. But
Oh, look at their beans. Is this a blend? Because they're like different sizes. Like there's some tiny
yeah,
ones and
'cause,
some
like-
bigger ones,
yeah.
and then some darker ones. How interesting.
Espresso is super finicky, so the less like room for mistake, the better, because we want to be able to adjust it to our liking, and also just, you know, depending on the bean, depending on a lot of different factors. So the one thing that we can control is the weight. So we're gonna stick this in our grinder, brewing.
I don't know if it's pronounced that way.
With this grinder, we could kind of adjust it, and the reason why our espresso was so bad before is we were grinding at like a 10, and we were kind of playing between like 10 and 13, and we kept getting watery, like not like super
Espresso.
acidic espresso. So we like bumped it all the way to 2, and now we're basically fine tuning it with this, which is really cool. It has A through I. I meaning the coarsest, and A meaning a little bit finer. So we're gonna start somewhere.
I think we should just start at where we ended the last, or let's start at C. We've been pretty
Okay.
good with C.
We'll start with C, and we'll kind of go from there.
We'll see how it goes. Oh yeah.
This is a portafilter,
What?
and we're basically gonna stick it in our grinder. Big thing that a lot of people really suck at, including us, is tampering it and just basically making an even
Distribution mound.
little cake,
Cake?
even little cake when we tamper it. So there was like a lot. We actually went online. We researched a bunch of techniques, but this is what we learned in our espresso class. There's like different tools you could use that they were kind of like iffy about, but they just basically tapped it. Right?
Wow.
And we don't.
So scientific.
Yeah, because there's like techniques like where you use your fingers and all that, but when I would tamper it, it would still be super high.
Yeah.
And I found that this works really good because it just like knocks out all the air bubbles. And then unfortunately we don't have we're just using the table, but we were just going 1, 2, 3, and then it kind of just knocks everything out.
But you want to try and do it strategically so it kind of doesn't knock it all out of the portafilter, and
it's also somewhat even.
so it's somewhat even.
We don't have a fancy thing, so we're using the table. And we want to basically make sure.
Oh, look at that angle.
We want to make sure it goes straight.
90. Oh, wow.
Straight in.
Whoa there. Don't be Luke Cage and break the table.
And now we have a flat, even mound.
Watch, so many baristas out there are watching us and they're like, they're so bad. They suck. So you see how he did all that work just to get to that? That's what we used to do too. And our espresso sucked. But then the last guy, when we went to do the training, he literally did all of this. Then he stuck his finger in it, like all the way down. And then he put it in the machine and made a shot.
Probably better than what we were making.
And it tastes pretty much the same, better.
I think that there was a couple of reasons why ours was bad, and one was the grind was too coarse, and the second thing was our tampering technique was not so great. Like we had this like tamper that was too small, so we were literally like tampering like 10 times around. And what we found is if you don't have an evenly packed mound, the water will find somewhere to go through and
it's
just extract
pressured.
fast.
So it's kind of like when water goes through sand, it finds like a canal to make it through. So that's what's going on. Like the water is just pushed through this. There's like 9 bars of pressure on the machine pushing through. It's just gonna find the fastest way to exit.
Or another thing is like if you do too much tempering, you could potentially crack it and it's just gonna go straight through that crack.
Yeah.
But we want to have an even extraction through the entire thing. So we'll see if I...
So that's what that guy did when he stuck his finger through. He purposely created a channel for the water to escape.
So we'll actually see when I start the water if I tempered it good, if it's gonna like kind of drip slowly through it or just kind of go fast.
Do you have your timer out?
No, I don't. We have 22 grams of coffee, and when we weigh it, we want to have an extraction of
roughly 30.
Around 30. Doesn't have to be exact.
I think they gave like a range of like 26 to 30.
And we want our
25.
our brew time to be 28 seconds.
Yes.
So let me just...
So we tiered the cup that it's gonna go in.
And another thing we used to not do is just let the water run. And the reason why you want to do that is because for this machine, because it's cheaper, like sometimes
smaller
Home and grade. Cheaper.
Yeah, it is definitely cheaper than the stuff you see at shops.
But it sometimes it'll get what's it called? It'll the temperature will drop and then it's like you're brewing at the wrong temperature.
So basically, as soon as you put the espresso in, you want to start pulling that espresso right away, or else like if you leave it on the machine, the steam will start going in and it'll start pre-extracting the coffee, and you don't want that.
And the coffee will start blooming.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Ready?
Yes.
Set.
Dude, what's happening?
I think it's too fine.
Think so? Dang. You just leave it going to get that.
Okay. Now we should just show it. So this is all we got.
See, we suck at this.
So this is why espresso is finicky. Like this being here. At that exact same settings yesterday it got 33 extracted. This, let's see how much it got. It got 4. Same exact time.
Womp.
What I'm guessing is this gonna be really bitter. Oh, it's actually really good.
It smells good.
It's just only
it smells really sweet.
It's only 2 ounces that you're gonna get. Oh.
It's good, but it's really strong. And then the other thing we learned when we did that espresso class was like each part of extraction, like the first 10 seconds, you get this much, the next few seconds you get these things extracted, the following seconds you get these sugars extracted. It's really cool.
Yeah. So I'm gonna redo this because I'm kind of disappointed in myself.
Sure. So what was cool when we did that class and I learned, it reaffirmed what I studied about and what I researched, because the first like less than 10 seconds, most of your antioxidants are being extracted during those first few seconds. Like I think it was like 8 seconds that most of your antioxidants are getting extracted from the coffee. And fun fact is that espresso actually has the most antioxidant extraction capacity
Before
in coffee.
This dries, I want to show you guys something. Is that it wasn't even completely wet.
Oh, I wonder if it's the machine right now. Is it that fine?
I think it's too fine. It had a hard time getting through. So I'm gonna remeasure my beans, stick these in. Right now it's at C, and what I found is that like sometimes I'll dramatically change this and it ends up really bad. This kind of does need a dramatic change, so I'm gonna go all the way to H. Just so, actually, you know what?
You're so dramatic.
I'll go to G.
Oh wow.
Take it to the Tampa table.
Tampa. Oh, wow. Perfect. Or not.
Okay.
Making beats.
Tampa.
Elbow up. What's so funny?
Tickle.
Looked a little bit crooked. Never mind, it's good.
Okay.
Okay, teamwork.
Ba-bam.
Ba-bam.
I feel like a real barista.
Huh. Man,
Not
we're
a
the
fake
slowest baristas ever then.
Alright, putting it in.
Turn it on. Ooh, too fast.
Is it?
No, it just came out pretty fast that time.
It might be too fast. Good thing I went to G and not I. Alright, actually it might be
Oh,
good.
wait. Whoa, what? See, so it turned off. But let's see.
Alright, a couple more seconds.
Might be good.
Ready, and poof. Okay. I have high hopes.
Yeah?
Just show what it looked like. Oh, wow. It smells amazing. Here's the test. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, 24. So it's not too bad, actually. So basically from here, we want to just
try H now?
fine tune it. So it's at G, yeah. Maybe we'll go to H. Do you want to try it?
Sure.
Because you're the coffee snob.
Wow.
This is
It's smooth though.
cheers.
Trying to stick his pinky up.
Oh, that's really good. It still
It's
has
not
that.
syrupy though.
No, I think it's syrupy. It's like the whatever that smell was when we opened it. You kind of taste
Yeah.
that smell.
I can smell it still. It has like a
That's like a.
more of a woody taste or woody smell than coffee, which isn't bad.
Yeah.
It's like chicory. Chicory and coffee kind of go together, but
Should we save a little?
to compare?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Now it's your turn.
My turn, Barista Lynn. Okay.
She is going to make some amazing espresso.
Oh, really?
I hope so. Oh, look at the sanitary techniques.
Yes.
Unlike mine.
What is it? 22.
Wow. I've seen some pretty terrible techniques at coffee shops.
Really?
So we got our 22 grams of Onyx coffee,
Ooh, well,
brought to us by Trade.
thank you, Trade. What I just did?
You didn't change it?
I didn't change it. Oh well, this is where the competition really lies. Exact same parameters.
My bad. Oh, wow. Oh, no.
Okay, I think I lost already. So you just want to make sure your tamp has a clean surface, that it's dry. Angles! That. I didn't even angle yet. I was showing you my first angle.
Oh.
Angle. Angle.
The thing about like filming it is you can see if it's off. But actually, I think that was
Pretty
seemed
good
pretty good. It
one.
just didn't go that far in. But I guess it's cool.
It's cool.
I guess it's cool. Here we go.
Oh, why is it
making
rattling?
some noise.
No.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Just let it go. Maybe it wasn't
I
tight
think it
enough.
wasn't cleaned after the last one.
I cleaned it.
Up here.
Yeah. But it looks actually like you might. Oh no, it's going
No,
kind of
it's too
fast.
fast. Dude. How did that happen? It could be because I didn't tamp strong enough.
Yeah, it wasn't. I don't think you tamped hard enough. But
30,
actually,
33!
just goes to show you
Let's
that.
just taste it.
Yeah, actually, that's the true test.
You could taste it first.
It smells like coffee. It's kind of acidic.
Yours was too.
No, it wasn't. It was smooth. You even said it's on camera.
This one's smoother.
Hell nah.
It's just not syrupy.
Yeah.
But yours wasn't syrupy either. I wonder why. That's Vince's. That's what I thought. This is mine. Taste it again. Excuse you.
So since Lynn's was technically delicious, and
Well, excuse you literally just said, well, yours was good. Let me do another one. Now that you're recording, you're saying,
I just wanted to do another one. Fine, it was good. And yours was in the range that was good. Mine is like a little bit below the range.
Actually, yours was close to the range too.
But mine was
Okay. What if we do it
still
together?
a little bit low. Okay.
Okay. Let me adjust this first.
So you don't forget. So Lynn forgot to do this last
Trigger
time.
happy. I just did that, and then you want to make sure that you clean out the machine just to catch any excess grinds that might be in there from the previous size.
So you don't tamper, tamper? No, not tamper.
So that
tamper. And so you don't tamper the next blend, because if you have a mix of small and big.
Man, aren't you getting confusing? Tamper. You're gonna throw a tamper.
I'm gonna throw a tamper.
Temper.
Tamper.
The temper. Okay, 22. I'm not gonna use a spoon. I'm just going to bunch it out. I think when I do it, I should just do 18 since I can't tamp that well. Actually.
Maybe 22. Okay. I'm gonna throw a tamper tantrum.
Angles.
Do I need to arch my back?
Yep. This is the barista stance. Ooh, I saw something funny. So when you did that one, this side went down first, and then this side
I
followed.
know, it's kind of rushing.
Okay.
So most likely, this will be...
Let's try it. Okay, where's the cup?
Most likely
Here,
won't
you
get
hold
the
this.
perfect results because the tamper was not consistent. Stick it in. And ready?
Yep.
There's a scissor bead on the one side.
What the heck? On the other side's not getting it.
There we go.
There we go. Ooh, that's not gonna
You know
be a
why?
good one. It's because you crooked it.
Yeah, this is crooked.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Burn it off. Oh no, Vincanity.
Crap.
I don't think this one's gonna be as good as mine, y'all.
Ready?
Yeah.
Oh,
15?
crap. How did it get worse?
I don't know.
Right.
Well, because it didn't go off on both sides. So if your tamp was right that time, I feel like it would have been good. See how finicky this is?
Cheers to some probably decent espresso.
Still got mine.
Still tastes good. Also, the thing about espresso, when you drink it,
That has a bite.
I like it.
Do you want to try mine again?
Fine, you're sweaty.
I win.
So yeah, that's the thing about, we're learning espresso, and that's the thing, it's super finicky. That's why you gotta control as much as you can so
Yeah.
that you get better results. And one of the things that I think is the biggest challenge is
Tamping. Tamping and distribution. The grind size and all that stuff, the weight, we do have control over that, but then I mean, 22 grams is 22 grams. And then the machine grinds consistently that size every single time as long as you set it correctly.
This is like the technique comes in. If your technique's off, it's like, it could be everything else amazing, and then it's
I've recently seen like a kid pull a shot of espresso, and his shot of espresso was like this big.
It was like this whole cup.
Like
filled.
yeah, it would probably not the whole cup. It probably would have came up to here. This cup is probably like a 5 or 6 ounce cup. So it was like, I want to say a good 3 to 4 ounces of espresso. I think when I originally ordered this, I ordered it to be used in a Chemex, not an espresso machine.
Maybe next time we'll do that.
Yeah, we'll try it on the Chemex. I think it'll give much more different flavors. So the flavor description of this is like Earl Grey, ripe blueberry, vanilla, and blood orange.
It's still good though.
It's still good.
It's a little bit of a bite to it. It's still good though. Anyway, shout out to Onyx Coffee and Trade for supplying us with the coffee.
Thanks.
We'll catch you guys.
You're holding it upside down?
Shout out to Trade.
Thanks, Trade. So they actually offered us a coupon code. So if you've never used Trade before, use our coupon code. It's B-Boy Vincanity. And then you'll get 50% off of your first bag ordered. It's B-Boy Vincanity. 50% off. I mean,
that's like free coffee pretty much, but paying half the amount.
Sure. Why not?
Anyways, thank you guys for watching. We'll catch you guys on our next coffee adventure, or possibly food, or maybe brewing more coffee.
Yes, if you want more watching these novice amateurs brewing more coffee, let us know. Because, well, sure, we're fine with making fools of ourselves, making coffee not so good.
Hey, it's pretty good.
Hey, it's kind of good.
Peace.